Control. So we had, I think, we have the main mission. I think we have a big sort of side mission to do. Let's do the side mission today. I assume that side mission is going to probably unlock a few more. I guess. Unless what's his face? You have some more stuff for us here?
Containment protocols for every altered item or object of power with an audio. There you are. Did you find those rangers at the formation?
I found them. But it's not good news. The Hiss got there first. Lots of them.
Another dead team. Jesus. You know, I should have seen this coming. The formation, it's got like a pull to it. Things just end up there. I'm sure you saw all the junk from the Bureau lying around.
There were a lot of Hiss, Arish. I mean, a lot. Did they get pulled in too?
Or they forced their way in. The formation is just a big question mark to us. But who knows? You might even find some useful stuff down there. All I know is we cannot let the Hiss get comfortable.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Uh-huh. A simple one. You need to find more tokens and clear the Hiss the fuck out of the formation.
That is simple.
Oh, and I found a file on the formation while you were gone. You take a look for yourself if you want. A lot of the terms in there are way beyond me. I don't like to overcomplicate these situations. When in doubt, fuck it. Shoot something, right?
Real helpful, Arish.
I try.
I have to go.
All right, he's a good guy.
You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
So we got some info on the formation. I guess that was the quest mission we did at the very end, the challenge thing. We had to run through the 4 portals, defeat the guys, collect the stuff, etc. The formation is a tall stone structure found in the quarry site Beta, only reachable by placing distinct tokens in the jukebox object of power. The formation's exact purpose is blank, but we can at least examine its relationship to the blank surrounding it. Measuring devices found and trace evidences of blank and blank at certain lines running from the formation to the blank. When examined properly, 4 direct ritual tethers were detected. Some form of sympathetic causality connects the formation with the blank, which means that in theory, when certain blank are performed at one, it will physically affect the other. I have been urged to note here that some individuals, I believe the formation responds to any fulfillment of purpose or desire to nearby individuals. Would like to remind those individuals that we in the parapsychology department, not the parafeelings department. I'm proud to report that my team was able to design and construct and install a permanent detection system. These arches will help rangers identify when causal tethers are active, allowing them to better blank. So I want to go to a dark place. So we got to go to the investigation sector, which I think it means we take
Good luck out there.
this elevator. I assume. Oh, I guess we should talk to Pope quickly just to make sure.
Need something?
Okay, so she's not. No red triangle.
Hello.
All right, we want to go to investigation sector. We took the elevator down there once yesterday, but we realized it was a huge new area. Crazy. Although it looks pretty linear.
Hello? Anyone here? Guess not.
Oh, we're gonna have so many things to collect, aren't we?
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Collectibles, records and research. Darling investigation per authorization from Mr. Kirkland. Internal investigation D084-5 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous blank regarding the inhumane treatment of a blank currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during the investigation. Majority of blank sector personnel seem to be wholly unaware of any such blank contained there. One blank confirmed that the blank's codename to be blank, but all files pertaining to that name are inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators are similarly blocked from entering the blank research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether the non-human paranatural entities warranted humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into blank research. All right, Mr. Dennis. Request came through recently from the FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically the disappearance of author Alan Wake. For interagency information exchange agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, it's all the inappropriate materials. It's either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that you received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sound familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that the FBI agent sharing the name of the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with the writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what is your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start the surveillance on this guy. Special Investigator Gleason. I have not played Alan Wake, unfortunately, so I don't quite know how well these are going to tie together. Oh, so many files. Let's see. Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Letters of condolence. Anybody we recognize? No. Letters of condolence be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You'll be updated as soon as additional informations are made. As soon as as also per your request, a network engineer checked out how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations are not archived yet. The only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid. Get a button there. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read all this. It's a very dense amount of information. My voice is a little strained from yesterday. Crap. Monday game nights. I think that's everything here.
It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
A loose power core somewhere. Let's see. Do we want to just grab this core? Or is there another core lying around somewhere? Or if I saw something. Oh gosh, so many files. Will it pick?
There. Now that gate should open.
Cool. Control point, nice. Let's see. Do we have enough to... Don't have to upgrade the charge yet. As long as I don't die a bunch today, should be able to do that.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Ooh, light switch, huh?
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
You know, I bet this is one of the DLCs. So I'm playing the Ultimate Edition. It makes sense why it was so big.
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink. Yippish.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding.
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen him.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
Okay.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here? And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
So all these doors are open. I turn off the electronics.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance, The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Is that his typewriter and desk? Maybe. All right, explore investigation sector. Yeah, this must be the DLC. Okay, so we got one of those blobs down there. Place is falling apart.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
Okay. Weird.
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
Shaded facet. Interesting. Let's see, filing and processing. Abandoned offices. We gotta head all the way through there, huh? Power is recharged here.
Of course, the Hiss are already in here.
Well, of course. Oh, I probably really should be reading this stuff. There's so much. Let's see. Assets, collectibles. Hartman's final act.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Huh. So it sounds like Hiss got to the monster. Great. Great. All right. What do we want to read here? Staffing issue, trench official warning. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What do you think would happen if you holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? Containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they've admirably taken on certain AWE's monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't you think your petty internal investigations are have gone past my notice? You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. Prime candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. Choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. Don't want to be Zachariah Trench, Director of Federal Bureau of Control. Huh. So, Cauldron Lake. So Kirkland resigns. Tractors. Huh. All right, let me... So it sounds like they had got Hartman, and they're also investigating internally in the Bureau. Can I get through here? You guys aren't gonna shift, are you? There's some loot. It's not budging, is it?
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
It's a bad house. So service tunnels are that way. See, foot gossip. Hello, my feet gossip at night and how I've started to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Oh. Well, you? Guess, whatever helps you sleep at night, huh? Oh, heck. Aim a powerful light source at the darkness to destroy
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
It wasn't the flashlight mechanic in Alan Wake kind of a thing. Alright, that is houses having a bad day. So aim a light at shadow. Do.
Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Oh. Dude. Oh, great. There's fungus here, too. That's super. Oh, what is that? Was that's Hartman? Freaking huge. All right, we got the next control point. Okay, this is where the house closed itself off.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
Oh, great. So I need some power. In order to break that, maybe.
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
Doesn't matter what dimension you're in. All right. This place was a pretty serious sector.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted, sometimes even the equipment. I don't know how, exactly. I think this place is making fun. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay, there we go.
Is that it? Oh.
That was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello?